Okay, so good morning. Today is a tip on LinkedIn. I see this happen a lot of times when I'm doing training on LinkedIn. I see people that have a whole ton of invitation requests, and one of the questions I get asked a lot is, "What do I do with these requests? I don't know these people. Why do these people keep, you know, um, reaching out to inviting me to be there, connect with them on LinkedIn?" And you know, I tell them that it's not a lot different than networking traditionally. So if you were at a Chamber of Commerce meeting or a Board of Trade meeting, oftentimes we go out to people, we go up to people and extend our hand and say, "Hey, pleased to meet you." And certainly those that are eloquent and are good at creating conversations often create new networks, extend their networks. Oftentimes you find someone you can help or that they can help you. And that's what the basis of business networking is all about. Now, LinkedIn is a business network, and it should really operate the same way. Although a lot of people are not that affluent with LinkedIn, they just don't get the language, the new social media language, the technology, and so as such, oftentimes people will reach out to you, and they don't put a message out. Now, in this particular case, you can see that Mike. He did. He created a message to me, and I can see a little bit of that message here. It says, "Hey, Sue, I hope everything's going great with you." And he's starting a conversation. And so you might read that and say, "I either know him or I don't," and you might accept or you could ignore. But what do you do with those people that reach out to you and you don't necessarily know who they are? They're really not that technical enough to be able to start a conversation to actually give you any basis to make a decision. So you can read their headline, their name, their headline, and you can look at their picture, and you could make a judgment. I mean, you will make a judgment whether you want to or not. I mean, you're getting an impression of who that person is, and certainly you can click and have a look at their profile. So I can look at this gentleman, and I can tell that he knows a few people I know, and that he lives in an area that I service. He's into space. This is all good. But so now I make a decision whether I want to just friend him. But if I do that and I accept his friendship, then really I've done the same thing as him. I haven't really created a conversation, and creating a conversation is really what starts the business magic, the business networking magic happening. So, but how do I start a conversation? I mean, it appears here as if I only have two choices. I can either accept or ignore him. But I want to create a conversation. I mean, that's what you would do at a chamber or a board of trade. So, but I'll tell you the trick today. The trick is that you can click on Manage All. You see, when you're on this page, and you get to this page, by the way, by going to LinkedIn and logging in, clicking on the My Business link, you can see everybody that's invited you. And here's the trick. If you go to Manage All, it'll take you to a page that gives you the ability to be able to message people. So I could now click on message, and I could message Andre and start a conversation. And based on that, I could decide whether I want to accept or ignore